Hey guys, Husky Metal here. ¿Cómo estamos? Huh? Welcome to my uh, not my first video, but my first video where I wanna talk. Well, in this instance, since I have nobody to talk to here, complain just about day-to-day life things. You know, a place for me to distress. You know, just talk about things. Apologize for the audio. I don't got the best gear for this, but maybe later down the line. Depends how long it goes.
Good work putting that business to rest.
Today I just want to complain about what I want to complain about.
Got a new opportunity.
Is the Saints Row reboot. Really. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. What I wanted to complain about was how is it?
Tell me, did your friend Martelli
how the
mention
company's not
Leviticus
learn
Cornwall was bound up in all
from
this
watching other
Capitale
companies?
business?
You know what I mean?
Maybe
Like,
he left that out.
for
Well,
example,
Cornwall ain't the sort of man to let his
Volition thinks
competitors get ahead.
they're gonna be able to
Word
pull off
is,
what The Last of Us 2
The only person with more Capitale
which
than
was
him
basically
is Martelli's
turn the
boss.
game around 180 or
So
360
Martelli
or
sent
180,
some
my bad.
hired guns
Turn the game
after one of Cornwall's
upside down,
supply wagons. My
completely
thinking
destroy the
this is
characters,
something you
in my
wanna be
opinion.
in the
And you know
middle
what? If
of.
you enjoyed the game, that's perfectly fine.
Always
But
money to be made
me
when
personally,
rich
I
folk
thought the
get
story
to
was
scrapping.
crappy. It could have been better done, and they could have implemented Abby in a better way. But Neil Dumbass decided just to kill the game. Anyways, bro, how is it that Saint Row is gonna pull this off too? This guy's what? Do they think they're like Naughty Dog or something? Do they think they have the name behind them or what? Don't get me wrong, I love 1 and 2, Saints Row 1 and 2. But other than that, man, Part 3 was still fun. I still have it. I played. Matter of fact, I just deleted it off my system to make room for what game was it? UFC 4 and Mad Max. By the way, if you haven't played Mad Max, I extremely recommend it. But anyways, these guys, I'll be surprised if they actually make a good profit off this game. But ooh, first time doing this mission. Like I said, this is gonna flop. I personally think it's gonna flop. But we'll see. You never know. I feel like this world has lost all common sense. Like really, like the simplest of common sense, bro. Like, what is going on, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me a second. Let me take care of these guys real quick.
You're not getting out of here alive.
Missed that one. Ooh, I see him. I see him. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I get really into the game. Okay, how am I gonna escort these guys now? It's like Saints Row doing a reboot and having everything change and not be about gangs. It's like Grand Theft Auto doing a reboot and not have it be about cartels or drug dealing or stuff like that. Like, it wouldn't be the same. You know, they could probably create another game that will let them something in space. You know, Grand Theft Auto Space. I don't know. That would be like something good, a new game. But it's like it's something that won't tarnish the reputation of Grand Theft Auto. You guys get what I'm saying? But that's what Saints Row is doing. They're pulling off a 180 and going full watchdog for no reason. Oh. And it's like, don't get me wrong, Watch Dogs was a fun game. I didn't play it because I'm not really into hipster stuff. I'm more of a more metal type of person. I like old school thrash, old school death, the new death metal. A lot of things that are usually metal. Some rap, don't get me wrong, I love rap. My current favorite rapper right now is Hobson. But anyways, I am distracting from the main conversation, the main complaint. I think it's a horrible idea, this reboot. I think it's a stupid idea. I think it's the dumbest, one of the dumbest ideas ever. I was excited, man. They should have just remastered, remade Saints Row 2 from the ground up. I would have taken that. That would have been the best thing I would have ever played in my life. You know. I love that game. The story was amazing. It was brutal. Matter of fact, I never even played part 1, and I already knew Saints Row 2 was better. A lot of people say it's a GTA clone. I don't see it that way. I think it's an alternative, but better. It was a better alternative for a time. But now, what are they doing? It's like, oh my god, dude, that dude in the helmet, like, dude, like, how cringy can you get, bro? It's like, you can't get more cringier than that, man. It's extremely cringy how they do it, in my opinion. Like, he's wearing a cat helmet, right? And don't get me wrong, I love cats, I love kitties, I love dogs. I mostly love almost all kinds of animals. But that's not, I don't want to say it's cool because, you know, what's cool, what's not cool, that's a very subjective subject. That's a very subjective argument. That basically has no right or wrong. It's basically your opinion. But I don't think it's something people look at and think it's tough. And I think majority of everybody that were former Saints Row fans can agree on that. You know, I mean, can we all agree on that? It's not tough, right? Looking like that ain't tough. And then, like, I'm tired of these woke games trying to be funny, trying to be like, oh, like for example, here's the example on the opening of the game, of the trailer, right? Do you see these tough gang members collecting guns, collecting, you know, military hardware, futuristic military hardware? You know, rocket launchers that fire 19 missiles, 16, however missiles at a time. And what happens? What happens when a bunch of teenagers, so the main characters of the game, the NPC had a nice shot. So when the main characters of the game make a fool out of them, I mean, like, you have this guy that pops up in a motorcycle in the middle of your deal after you just got done killing somebody. Was that the same game? I don't know, but some shit just went down. And now you're dealing with some real personal material. Not personal, I mean valuable. Real valuable material. Sorry. Like I said, first time streaming. Everything's gonna be all over the place. But you're gonna make them look like idiots. All the main characters have to do is say, well, does this belong to you? Or we're gonna take this. So, or something. Just pay attention to the reason, right? And then they let him drive off. And then the dude has rocket launchers and he doesn't shoot them. And maybe because that's his car or something, I could let that slide. But it's like, he should have shot them before they drove off. How many of them were there? Dude. It's like, and at least in the trailer for Saints Row 3, got me so pumped up because everything went, like, everything just started popping off in the trailer, man. You see them go inside the building, Kanje's song is playing, you know, and it's just like, then this guy comes out, the main villain, I already forgot his name, comes out in a red suit and straight up stabs the big bodyguard, and then what's it called? The best part, they shoot the champagne and then they zoom to your guy and he's jumping off the damn ledge and they're gonna start messing things up. And you're gonna tell me that trailer is better than the reboot? And I will tell you, yeah, it is. 100 times. Because it gets to the point. The main bad guys know what they want. They want to take over Saints Row's territory, so they get to it. They attack it. Then they move up the building and they attack the main people in the building. But now what happens in Saints Row, the reboot? It's like, you understand what I'm saying, right? You understand the comparison I'm trying to make. There is no way that you could be a gang member and be that dumb just to be like, look at them dead in the eye, watch them get away with your merchandise. It's like, come on, man. It's like, games gotta do better. You gotta stop making your villains look dumb. Take, for example, the game I'm playing right now. Not the online version, but the story mode version. Dude, Micah is one of the most hated villains in gaming history. And I love it. I love it. Right from the start, you knew he was bad, but you don't know how bad he was. And he played the role so well. The way he manipulated Dutch, but everybody else knew who he was. Everybody knew that he was just bad. You know, even Bill and Javier knew, and Javier, my bad, I guess, whatever. Bill and Javier knew that Micah was a snitch. They had to know, but they only trusted Dutch. That's the only reason they took that side, is because they trusted Dutch, and Dutch trusted Micah. And Dutch did such a great job of manipulating Dutch's mental disability, or whatever happened to him, and used it in his own. But it's like, that's what made him great. You knew he was a bad guy, but you knew he wasn't an idiot, and you knew he was trying to play you, and you knew he was trying to play everybody else, and it set you guys up for a perfect matchup. And everybody knew that if Arthur was healthy, he would have slaughtered Micah. He would have destroyed him. But it's like, and it plays perfect because it's like the disease is what makes him weak. That's what a great storyline is. It doesn't tarnish the villain. Doesn't make him look stupid. It doesn't make him look weak. It makes him look like a threat. Just because he's in a coward away from the main character doesn't mean he's weak. It means that he's bad. It means that you're not supposed to like him. And that's what makes Micah great. I hate him, and it's great. You know he's a bad guy. He plays the part, and he plays it great. And then Arthur is the perfect protagonist. He's the perfect anti-hero. You go from being someone like Micah to being someone who realizes. My bad. I'm sorry. He was nowhere near close as Micah. You go from being someone who was just a bloodthirsty killer that will do anything for Dutch, to start realizing that maybe life does have value, and that killing is pointless. The game teaches you that, and that's what people want in a story-based game. Give me a second. I'm taking care of something. Alright, where was I at? Sorry guys. Just taking care of some personal things, I hope you understand. But it's like, you learn that stuff from the game. You learn right from the beginning that it's not too late to change your mistakes, you know? And you know, me personally, I'm a person of belief, and don't worry, I'm not gonna, you know, shove nothing down your mouth. I'm not gonna tell you you should or you shouldn't. You know, you do what you want. You believe what you want. You could, you know, I'm just letting that, you know, be there. You know, and as a person of belief that believes in God, you know, I believe that, you know, in morals. I believe that if I make a mistake yesterday and it's that bad, I believe that I will have the opportunity to fix it. And, you know, and I know that because I know God was going to give me the opportunity, you know? And that's the way people should look at things, you know? If you don't believe, you know, look at things as life is going to give you another chance, because that's what you got, no choice but to keep on living. And I learned that from the game, from this game. You know what I'm probably going to learn from, what's it called? Saints Row 2? Saints Row 2, my bad. Saints Row reboot. I'm probably gonna learn that is just that I don't know. I'm probably not gonna learn anything. There's probably no good message. It looks dumb. It looks pointless. It looks like it's pandering, dude. Like, why do you need to pander when why do you need to make a game diverse when it was already diverse? Bro, creating your own character is not only is as diverse as you can get, the whole cast was a different race. And it was done so natural and so right that it's like nobody even like really acknowledged it. They just liked it. They just liked the characters for who they were for Saints Row 1 and 2. And adding the be able to create your own character on top of that, being able to be the gang's leader as a Mexican, as a white person, as a black person, as an Asian person, it just adds to it, and it's done naturally. But now when you're pushing it and you're saying it like that, nobody cares about it. You know? But no. That's just my opinion, you guys. I'm gonna head out. I'm done complaining. And I'm just gonna keep playing some Red Dead. And I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow or maybe a different day. I don't know. Also, I want to start another channel de español, donde gente me habla, donde y me pueden platicar de cosas de espantos o cosas de más allá que les hayan pasado o cosas así, porque me interesa esas cosas y me gustaría empezar un canal así como La Mano Peluda, donde él tenía el radio, una estación del radio y gente le platicaba. Así que si quieren, están interesados, mi gente, díganme. You know, and you know, basically I'm just telling, you know, the Spanish-speaking people that if they want to come to one of my live streams and tell me stories about paranormal stuff that has happened to them, because I'm really interested in that. You know, I want to start in that channel. If you guys are interested in an English one too, let me know, because I would love that too. And also, you know, I'm also gonna start another one. I want to start another one where it's like you tell me like your dumbass of the week or the dumbass of the month story, and we all get together and just laugh at that person, also in Spanish or in English, you know. Other than that, you guys have a good day. I'm out.